welcome to our channel. So it's been a while since we've done a talking video.
Wow.
Like, I'm kind of nervous for real because I don't even know what to say. Like, it's been a minute.
Bear with us.
We're back with our third Faith Follows, and we just talking about being real with God.
Let's be real.
Let's be real with ourselves, with God. Like
100.
Yo, so we wrote down a few things that we felt like we need to do with being real with God, just having a successful and a happy life.
Yes.
So let's just jump right into it.
Boom. Number one is, when we were talking, we were basically, trying to figure out, like, when we hear, be real, what do we think of? First thing that comes to mind. So we basically said, like, when someone says be real, just be yourself. Be 100% yourself at all times. No ifs, ands, buts about it. That's like acting, saying, thinking, real, like all the time.
Yeah, like, and I agree, like, no matter who you are around, because when you're around some people, sometimes they switch it up, and it's like, no, like, because you was just that way over here, but now since so-and-so showed up, now you want to be like, no, be yourself. People are going to respect you more.
Right. People
are going to like you more if you are yourself, and if they don't like you, so what? That's their problem. Keep it moving, okay? For real. Like, you have to be real with yourself, be honest with yourself, be honest with God, and like, this weight will just be lifted off of your shoulders, like this huge weight. Like, you'll feel so much better because you'll start to become more of who you're supposed to be, especially when you start to seek God 100%. Especially once you start to be real with Him, learning who He is, reading His Word, like 100% honesty with Him at all times, and with yourself and with others at all times. Like, it's such a great feeling, for real.
Awesome.
For me anyways, like, for real.
Alright.
What about you?
I mean, honestly, it starts with the mind first. You can't just sit up there and say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. It's a major change that you have to do in your head.
Yeah.
You have to fully, like, transform your mind into being real and talking to God and make it a routine. It all comes from thoughts. It comes from, inspirational things. Like, it all starts with your mind, and then you can sacrifice other things with that. So you gotta start within first.
Yeah, you definitely have to make that lifestyle change to become what God wants you to be, who you want to be. Like, you have to seek Him to get the will that He has for you.
Yeah,
basically. So yeah. Alright, so what did we write down for number 2 when we decided to come up with these topics?
So number 2, we jotted down, always talking to God and always being honest when you're talking to God, no matter what the situation is, no matter if you're disliking something, you always want to keep it real. God like things 100 too, so you don't want to try to sugarcoat the fact, because if you can't sugarcoat the fact with God. Like, He always knows the real.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the more honest you are with yourself, the more honest other people will see you, and especially the more honest God will see you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just talking to God, being 100, not trying to sugarcoat nothing. Like, you know what, God, I know I'm not steady at doing this, or I'm a liar, or like I'm a thief. Like, just keep it 100. Like, nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
Own up to it.
For real, because I remember when I used to be like, oh, like, I want this in my life, but then it's like, but do you really want this in your life? Like, are you saying you want this because other people have it? Or do you really seriously want this in your life? Like, are you really praying for this for you, or are you praying for this because somebody else got it?
Right.
And you just want it? Like, no. Like, when you praying for something, be real.
Yeah. Be
real with yourself. Even if you feel like you gotta be vulnerable, and I know a lot of people don't want to be vulnerable. Even if you by yourself, like, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to break down. It's okay to get on your knees and really just spill out how you feel to God. That's what He wants you to do. Like, no matter if, don't just talk to Him and pray to Him when something bad is happening in your life. Talk to Him and pray to Him when good things are going in your life as well. Like, keep it going. Keep it going. 24/7, all that.
Always because
Yeah.
I mean, the more you do that, the more it become a habit, and
Right.
it's easily to own up to your faults and own up to, you know, the things that you know you've been on a straight path and you've been doing good so far, and then when you fall off, it's easier to bounce back. Like, you know what, I did this. Let me hurry up and get back on the path I was on.
Right.
So,
Right.
talking is good.
Yeah. So what is the third thing?
We came up with the final, I don't know if we want to say like a step, or it's not even a step. It's just like the final thing, like we personally went through. It was like the last thing that we always have to remember is to be grateful.
Yeah. We are shooting.
Always, always, always be grateful
Yes.
for everything. The good, the bad, the ugly. Stay humble with it.
Yeah.
You have to keep an open heart.
Mm-hmm.
A positive slate.
Yes.
You have to, because I mean, nothing's ever going to be perfect.
No.
There's always going to be bad things happening, and a lot of people that I know personally always say, well, you know, if God wants so much good, why does bad things happen?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not necessarily, it's not a perfect world. We don't have people that are perfect in it. So I mean, everybody's born in the sin. Like, nobody can be perfect. We all have free will.
Yes.
So I mean, we have the option to continue to be living in this, you know, physical, or we can open up and get into the spiritual and go by His will.
Mm-hmm.
We don't always necessarily have to, you know, we have a choice. So we don't have to always conform to the world, you know. My friend is doing this, or my friend out here robbing people. Well, let me go ahead and be a stick-up kid. No, you have the option to, you know, stealing is wrong, and I'm not about to do that. I'm going to stand out. I'm not going to do it. You have that option, and it's just tapping into, you know, okay, you know, I'm grateful. I'm not going to do that.
Right. And all of this, all of the things that we've said in this video is so much easier said than done.
Definitely.
Like, I'm not even going to front and just act like we just do this all the time.
we
Like,
are
no,
holier
because
than thou. Not at all.
I'm still, the things that we wrote, I've written down, like, I'm still going through
We're
it.
battling it too.
So it's like, it's an ongoing situation, but the thing is, you have to recognize what it is that you need help in, what it is that you want to be 100 in, and then go about it in a certain way. Like she said, you got to be grateful, you got to be thankful. I was watching this video of Joel Osteen. I don't know exactly what the video called, but what I remember from that video is think positive thoughts on purpose, which is easier said than done too. But it's like, if you can think positive thoughts on purpose every day for the rest of your life consistently, like, your life will change dramatically, like, for real. And that's what I'm going to continue to try to do, think positive thoughts on purpose. And it's hard, it really is. Some days I don't even be wanting to care, like, whatever, like, I'm done, like, you know what I mean? But I can't, you know what I mean? Because I have this desire in my heart, I have this desire in God's will for my life. Like, I can just do so much better, and I know I can, and I will. So it's like, I gotta keep pushing, and you can keep pushing, you will keep pushing, we all gonna keep pushing.
Right, it's just the point of nobody really likes change.
No.
But in order to see a difference, in order to make a difference, you must change.
Mm-hmm.
So if you change for the better, you will always be in the better.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
And that's how I hope you can look at it.
Right. Right. Yeah. So that's
Anything else?
I'm Gucci, like.
I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's simple. I mean, it's not.
It's simple, but it's not.
Right.
So it's like, it's simple, but it's not. Easier said than done.
Definitely.
But
with practice,
you can do it.
Repetition,
Yes.
we all can do it. Like,
Yes.
we're doing it.
Yes.
You can do it.
Yes.
Nobody's perfect.
Not at all. Nobody's perfect at all. Nobody's never, ever, ever going to be perfect.
Right.
Nobody's never, ever going to not sin. But all we can do is try, be 100% with ourselves and be 100% with God.
Yeah.
And love. So yeah. Anyways, we hope that you guys enjoyed this video, because I honestly enjoyed talking about this.
Yeah, it was like a weight lifted off, like you said in the beginning. It really was.
Yeah. So we hope that you guys give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. And make sure you guys subscribe to our channel.
Yes.
And follow us on Instagram at Dime&Co. And yeah, we will see you guys in our next video. Peace.
Bye.